describe this movie in one word, like bonkers, bro. Outrageous. Insanity. It was a wild ride. Definitely a roller coaster. I mean, left and right, everything is just happening. So much animosity, so much tension, so many surprises. This one was definitely the better multiverse movie in the multiverse saga so far. Like, it is the best one so far, in my humble opinion. So, I had to wait an entire week, and it was so difficult, and I was so eager to watch it. I mean, trying to avoid these spoilers was damn near an impossible task. Like, I felt like I was in a Mission Impossible movie. Every time I open Instagram, I already know what's coming, so I have to close my eyes and like quickly just press something else to make sure that I don't get spoiled. I open YouTube, that's even worse, the same thing. I gotta like close my eyes and immediately hit the search bar to avoid the spoilers. So I couldn't even go on Google because there was immediately, if it wasn't the box office numbers, it was a spoiler. Like Wesley Snipes saying, hey, Blade Return would have been impossible. Oh, damn, I knew I screwed myself over with that one. I knew it. But when he walked into the screen, I was like, I was blown away. And then when Gambit walked on the screen, I was like, those cameos were crazy. Elektra was spoiled. X-23 was spoiled. Even Sabretooth was spoiled. Those weren't really shocking, but again, it was so good to see the final result of those cameos, even though they were spoiled. So I was still happy to see Elektra. You know, after so many freaking years, I was still happy to see her. Still very happy to see Sabretooth. And, you know, all the rest of the cameos that, you know, were featured in the movie, it was, oh my God, it was so amazing. None of them felt forced. They all felt like they served the purpose. These are well thought out, and they actually have a function. They actually have something to do, and they play a role in this story that helps its focal point, which is the central characters, Deadpool Wolverine. It's just, man, I think Wesley Snipes was like the biggest, most unexpected cameo besides Gambit. I loved it, man. I was like, I can't believe it, because without Blade, without Wesley Snipes, would there be a future for, you know, Marvel movies? I know people want to credit Iron Man for that shit. Let's be real, if it wasn't for Blade, Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, would anybody really care about the MCU? Would anybody care about, you know, superhero movies? Because those help kickstart the MCU. You know what I'm saying? If you disagree, it's whatever. Man, it was a great movie. So much foul-mouthed, gruesome, incredibly action-packed violence and humor, hard. Had a little bit of emotional elements in there. Typically on Wolverine's side, because this guy, like, apparently let his entire universe die, which is a lot for someone to have on their conscience, especially someone who can't die. Wow, well thought out story, well worth the 6 years of waiting that we waited for it. And the concept of an anchor being, I like that. You know, that really revolutionizes everything. It makes the multiverse like kind of matter more in a sense. Losing that anchor being and having that have detrimental consequences to the very fabric of that reality. Man, that's smart. Deadpool can lose his world because his anchor being is gone, and his anchor being was Logan, bro. Logan. Damn. So that's pretty much the gist of the story, pretty much, yeah. I mean, it was contained. It was fun. Well, like, beautifully shot. Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds, perfect on-screen duo. I mean, the chemistry is wild. It's wild. How well they work off of each other. It was just perfect. I'm so glad that Hugh Jackman decided to come back and give the fans what they wanted. It was for the fans, by the fans. And they more than delivered. I mean, this movie was wildly bonkers, bro. It was insane. It all felt very, very, reasonable. I just liked it a lot. I just loved it a lot. The villain, no, the villains, I should say. The TVA scumbag. He did. I think he was all right. I just wish Cassandra Nova had more to do, which means the movie could have been a bit longer. Sometimes certain movies that are just 2 hours and change, it moves relatively fast. I just think that she needed more to do. And if she had a little more to do, the movie would have gotten like a perfect 10 for me. So, yeah. I mean, other than that, still an amazing villain, still really powerful on screen. She commanded the screen. She commanded my attention. I was in love. I'm like, this is great. And I'm just so, as an actor, inspired. I want to play those kinds of characters. Like, I want to play characters like Deadpool and Wolverine. Like, I would love to be. Let's get that Black Wolverine action going, bro. Come on. I could be like, I could do all that shit, man. Come on, just give me a chance, please. But I would love to bring a Black Wolverine to the screen. Henry Cavill as Wolverine, man. I mean, like, he looked like something straight out of the comic. And like seeing Hugh Jackman's different variants as Deadpool traversed the timeline and went to multiple different points in the universe, multiple different Earths and just, places. All the Wolverines he's encountered. I was just stunned the whole time. I was just like, this is not real. This movie is not real. It can't be. And this shit is happening right before my freaking eyes. It's a dream come true. This is what we want. And they did it gloriously. That Wolverine versus Hulk cameo? Oh man. If my jaw was ever on the floor for 2 hours, it was during that movie. I mean, I commend you, Sean Levy. I commend you, Hugh Jackman. I commend you, Ryan Reynolds. Marvel, y'all ate. Y'all did y'all thing. It was wild. Also, I got up early as hell in the morning on July 25th, one day before the movie came out, to get this whole story behind it that I will explain when Deadpool gives his review of this movie. Yeah, there are two versions of this, I'm sorry. That was the original plan to have Deadpool do it, but the mask is unfortunately taking some time to get here. So, yeah, I already got flamed so many times for having this bucket, but it's pretty cool. I think there's still some, oh shit. Still some, it gives it that cool effect, I guess. There's still some popcorn in there from when we watched the movie on Wednesday, and it's like, I don't know how butter gets on the, I guess when I grab it and I just touch it all over, but pause. But it's like hella buttery everywhere. Amazing purchase, man. Now they're going for like freaking $100 to $200. Like, I paid $80 for the Dune bucket, but I did that for a YouTube video. But I was not missing my chance to get this for retail price. Definitely not. I was the first in line too. I was not playing. Also, I ran into one of the theater employees who I was communicating with when I went to get the bucket, and he asked me if I had this necklace, and I told him, I was like, nah, I don't have it. And he was like, yo, hit me up. And I was like, all right, I got you. You gonna be here after the movie? He's like, yeah, just come through. Pulled up. As soon as I asked for him, he just came out with this little egg, and he was like, here. I thought he was gonna give me like a discount or something for it, but he just gave it to me for the free. So I was like hella grateful for that. So yeah, got that. Close up on that. Boom. It's hella tough too. Like, I didn't think I would ever get this. Deadpool Wolverine, super hot fire. Super hot fire. And like, it was just like a near perfect movie. So that being said, I honestly gotta give it a 9.9 out of 10. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why don't you just give it a 10, bro? He's like right there. Well, if the villain had a bit more to do, like I said, it'd be a perfect 10. That might be harsh, but I don't think it is, because a 9.9, even a 9 out of 10 is like, perfection. Especially for a Marvel movie these days. So don't give me a hard time. But yeah, it's amazing. I can't wait to see what Deadpool does next. I can't wait to see RDJ in Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars. I'm still kind of like excited and on the fence about that one, but you know, I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm just gonna end this video and take my ass to bed. If you like this video and you enjoyed Deadpool Wolverine as much as I did, please do me a favor. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and make sure y'all hit that bell button. We're gonna call this the bell button for tonight. Make sure y'all hit that bell button and you stay notified when I post my next video, which is coming very soon. And it's gonna be Deadpool's version of this review coming soon. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. I'm gonna close this video out in a way that I've never done before, since this popcorn bucket is sitting right here. So let's do it. Ooh.